get the feel of what played out in Adamawa State yesterday. Mr. Mohammed Umar is the chairman of the Adamawa State Independent Electoral Commission. He joins us from Yola in Adamawa State. Mr. Umar, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Let's begin with your quick assessment as the electoral umpire in the state of what you would say how things played out yesterday, stroke today in Adamawa State as far as this local government election is concerned.
Thank you very much. We had our local government elections yesterday after taking about 3 months planning for the election. Now, after planning for the election, we deployed men and material to the field on Friday evening with instruction to the electoral officers that they must distribute this material immediately they reach their local government councils. So that in the morning by 8 a.m., all the poll officials should be at the polling unit. Poll must open between 8 and 9. That was the instruction we were giving them. 20 local governments did exactly what we asked them to do. We had only one problem in one local government, that's in the state headquarters, Yola North. The electoral officer couldn't start distributing material till around 10 a.m. That's the only issue we had during the election, but our materials went to the centers as directed by the commission. The election went on successfully, peacefully across the state. We collected the results in the evening yesterday. Declarations were made at the local government councils for the chairmanship and at the ward level for the councillorship. What happened today is we just sampled what transpired yesterday at the local government councils, just for the journalists to know and for the general public and the nation to know what really happened. We announced the results for the 21 local government chairmanship and for the councillors. As you are aware, for the chairmanship, the PDP, People's Democratic Party, won all the 21 seats. And for the councillorship, the 226 councillorship, 225 went to the PDP and went to the one.
So, Mr. Omar, if I may button, my apology if I may button, we understand that the APC and I think SDP had pulled out of this exercise. What was the reason for their pulling out? Because it looks like it's only the PDP that was in this poll. Which other parties were contesting with the PDP?
About 12 political parties. We screened about 12 political parties for the election. Although there were some fielded candidates not in all the local government councils. You know, one party just fielded one chairmanship candidate and 2 councillors. Others fielded 5 candidates across the state. But for the APP, they decided we were together all along at the beginning. They attended the first meeting where we invited all the political parties. They contributed meaningfully to the discussions we had. They even started selling their forms, nomination forms, but all of a sudden they decided to opt out. Their reason being they don't agree with the composition of the commission. But meanwhile, we were appointed as commission members. They didn't complain. We were screened by the House of Assembly with their own members fully participating. They didn't complain. We were sworn in. They didn't complain. We sat down for our first meeting, no complaint. We invited them for a meeting, they contributed. So I don't know the reason why they said because we all of a sudden, they changed their mind and refused to take part.
Well, apparently from your words, listening mouth, they said they are not confident in the entire process, perhaps. So that's what you're saying. So would you say this election was free, fair, credible, and transparent in your view?
It was free, fair, and credible. For the first time in the history of our elections in Adamawa State, we're able to deploy our men and materials to all the 4,104 polling units. We provided the avenue for the election. It's up to the people to vote for the candidate of their choice, and I believe what happened is they voted for the candidate of their choice.
So there are two quick questions I want to ask. Are you really an independent electoral commission? The reason I ask is because there has been complaining about state electoral commissions like yours. Look at what happened in Adamawa that is being run by the PDP. PDP won everything, including councillors. Delta State, PDP won everything, including councillors, I think about 499 of the PDP and then just 1 of other party. So people wonder if the process is really transparent. How come the incumbents party is always winning. And this has nothing to do with just PDP. If APC, PDP, most of the time, that's how it plays out. So I'm asking again, do you think you're really an independent electoral commission?
We are. We're an independent electoral commission. The work of an independent electoral commission is to provide a level playing ground for all the political parties. That we have done. We have provided the materials for the election. That we have done very well. So it's up to the political parties now to mobilize their people to vote for either vote for them or not. You know what really happened? There's this notion people have that all local government elections, the party in power normally takes everything. Perhaps because of that, the people don't come out to even vote for other parties. Perhaps that is the reason why. But you see, in the issue of the councillorship, I've just given you an instance that one councillor won in Demsa local government council. It's the most difficult election you will ever conduct because you are dealing with the people within the same community. So if you feel people for the election, now everybody in that community will come out to vote for the person they want. So that's the reason why in Demsa they voted for the NNPP candidate. In others, as I told you, in most of the local government, you find that the chairmanship or the council candidate are unopposed in most of them. Although we screened about 12 political parties, many of them were not active in this election actually.
Let me also say that the INEC chairman himself had mentioned the fact that governors should stop coronation and stop doing elections. The AGF has taken took the states to court on the LG autonomy and may perhaps start working on seeing that INEC may start taking over the responsibility of State Electoral Commission. Although that will be illegal, according to section 197 of the Constitution, that has to be changed in that section. But do you subscribe to the fact that INEC does a better job, as flawed as INEC is, does a better job at conducting elections than any State Electoral Commission?
Yes. You know, governors, people are saying governors are coronated. It's a coronation. It's not. We were appointed as a commission here. Not even a single time has the governor called me to tell me, Chairman, do this or do that. He gave us free hand to operate. All the decisions we have taken, all what we have done during this election is the commission decision that we did. The governor has never interfered in our activities. So I don't know how they are calling the coronation. I don't know. But on the issue of INEC, INEC has been there for long. I came from INEC. I was a director. I retired as a director in INEC. I was administrative secretary in Taraba State. So I retired from INEC. So our election is far, far, far different from what is happening in the state. You are right.
Mr. Omar, I must thank you for coming on the program. We also thought we could get the ADSIEC, the chairman of Delta State Electoral Commission as well, so that you can get his views on this one. But you can understand why people are concerned about election. If it happens in a PDP state, APC state, APC sweep, just like it happened in Gombe. I think it happened in Oyo, now it's happening in Adamawa, it happened in Delta. We're having some coming up, I think, in Rivers and Akwa Ibom and all of that. So it looks like everybody already knows the outcome. So why would people come out and vote? That is the perception. And if nothing is done to address that perception, then we're not going anywhere with our democracy. But we must thank you for brave enough to come on the program, Mohammed Umar, the chairman, Adamawa State Independent Electoral Commission. I appreciate you, sir, for coming.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.